ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय कृष्णाय सच्चिदानंदाय परम गुरुम्। ओम गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदं मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। Today we are taking the second last stanza of chapter 12. It is 19th stanza. तुल्य निंदा स्तुति मौनी संतुष्टो येन केनचित् अनिकेतः स्थिरमतिः भक्तिमान में प्रिय नरः। तुल्य निंदा स्तुति, it means the equal criticism and equal admiration, equal insult and equal respect. Not happy by the respect and not unhappy by the insult. And the mourning, it means completely silent inside. Santushto, it means saturated and satisfied. Yen, it means those person. Yen kenchit, at anyhow, in anyhow, he become the satisfied and he satisfy his master. Aniketa, and never attach with any place of living, any house, any place. There is no attachment in the place, in the house. Sthiramati, it means the stable mind person. The mind cannot deviate. Stable mind every time. Bhaktimana, devotee and very loving. That person I love, that person I like. That is the worldly meaning of this stanza. Now, the total meaning is that the person who is stable in equilibrium with the right understanding, in the respectful and the irrespectful. He is never deviate, is never attached with any place. He is inside silent and outside talking. Only he is satisfied with even the less which can he save his body, the less needs. No attachment with the habit and habitat. And that type of person which is my devotee and very loving to the Sadguru Master, that I like and love. That person I like and I love that person. My dear friends, that was the worldly meaning of this stanza. But now, what is the secret of stanza? By the grace of God I am describing. When I say the God, do not remember that God is a particular person or Indian or European or Christ or Holy Spirit or Vishnu or Brahma or Shiva. No. God has no name. He is omnipresent everywhere. The God is not only for India. God is not for America. God is not for China. God is the master of billions uncountable galaxies and millions universes. God is millions. God is the billions of uncountable galaxies and millions of the universes. So the God is one, and we can say that one or two. No, God is the unlimited. There is no any word can be used about the God. The Satchidananda Paramatma is telling in this stanza a very, very precious norm and very, very precious internal condition. Tulya Ninda Stuti Mauni. A person who is living in the equilibrium, a person who is, I join the persons here. 1 minute. A person who is living in the equilibrium, he never care about who is admiring him or who is jealous with him or who is backbiting him, because he is not living in the antakarna. You know, antakarna has the 4 things: mind, intellect, mood and ego. So the person is totally separate from these all by the meditation of awareness. He is aware about the mind, and no mind trick can attract that person, and no mind stream of the thought can push that person in the sorrow, in the tension, in any effect. Because this is the very, very precious meditation of awareness. It is the topest meditation technique of all over the world. This is not concentration. This is not any projection or imagination or hypothetic thing. This is only as it is you are, you can see yourself. So this is called the witnessing meditation, and this is called the Sakshi meditation. This is called the seeing meditation, and I name this meditation the meditation of awareness. So when a person do this meditation of awareness, then he detach from his physical body. His body consciousness will go. Even he is living in the body, but he is living with the awareness, not living in the sleepy type, not living in the dull type, not living unconsciously, and not living without care. He is living with all total careful, but he is not attached. So he can see easily that he is not body. Then after, he see the mind, he see the thoughts, he feel after some time, 2 or 3 month meditation, the thoughts will be reduced. And the mind come in the cool condition, in the balanced condition, in the equilibrium. When he see the intellect, he see the intellect cannot disturb in his work. Because the intellect always brings some tricks, and that person aware from all the tricks of intellect. When he do the more and more meditation, he see the mood is changeable every day and many times of the day. Sometime mood becomes sad, sometime mood become happy, sometime mood become joyful, sometime mood become revengeful, sometime jealous, sometime other. So he never flow with the mood. He stand in a very separate condition, which is called samatha, which is called equilibrium. So the Krishna is teaching this great technique by this stanza. Krishna is telling the good seeker and a master, or becoming a master, a highest quality of seeker, like a PhD class. How he is? He never care about a person is backbiting or using bad words and giving the painful words and telling a wrong thing and by the wrong way, he never cares because he knows he is a blind person, because he knows he is not standing in the antakarna, so he never affect on the shooting of the bad words by anyone. And if some person respect him, admire him, then also he never affect, because if you get the respect, then you will also get the insult. If you do not get insult, if you do not get respect, then you will be stand in between of both. So the standing in between of both, it is the awareness. And going one side, that is a maya, that is illusion. Because the illusion is very tricky. He put some things you like, then he put his blind things. First he attract you. The illusion attract you firstly, and the mind give very, very good thoughts. Oh, this is very good, this is essential, it must be do. Then after some time, by the back portion of the mind comes the evil things. So every time must be aware of the mind. This stanza is telling, Tulya Ninda Stuti Moni. If you stand in this awareness of meditation, then anyone cannot disturb you. If anyone is behaving bad, then you will not affect. Then you will not feel in the bad effect. If anyone give you the respect, then you will not feel that respect is good for you. You will not jump in the joy. You stand in the equilibrium. You stand in the stage. A stage which is the launching pad towards the God. Because the disturbed person cannot get the God. Only the peaceful person and stable person can reach the God. So, it is the meaning of this system is this word, that the internal senses, the antakarna. If you live in the antakarna, then you just affect with admiration. And if you live in the antakarna, you just affect with the disadmiration, disrespect. But a seeker put his all energy to stand separate from all these things, and non-seeker put his all energy to the jealousy, eneminess and revengefulness. So this is the basic difference of the seeker and non-seeker. So non-seeker invests his energy in the negativity, and the seeker invests his life energy in the top positive things. So, when you do like this, there is nothing deviation, there is nothing drillment, there is nothing disturbance, there is nothing unpleasant, there is nothing unpeaceful, there is nothing tensionful, and you will be separate from these all. That is called the silence, internal silence. The internal silence is the meditation. When there is nothing in your mind, you are sitting peacefully and you are watching yourself, and no projection, no hypothesis, no imagination, no future dream, no past thinking. You are living in the presence, and every fraction of the second you are jumping second to second, second to second like a river. You are flowing in the peace, you are flowing in the stability, you are flowing in the balance, you are flowing every time in the cool and calm condition of the mind. That is the meditation. And now, in this meditation, if you see yourself, you will be found a silence. The silence of inner sight like a ocean. Ocean waves comes on the surface, but ocean always silent in the deep side. So that person, that seeker, always silent in the deep side, and he work in the society, he do his services, he do his function, he live in family, he love his family, he perform his duties, but he never disturb from inside. That is called a Mauni. And what will be happen? If a person will not disturb out forces of the society, out forces of the illusion of Maya, out forces of the nature, out forces of his surroundings, he will never disturb, then he will become a very, very good meditator. He will become silent inside, and that the satisfaction comes. The satisfaction. He never asks anything to anyone. He never think even about anything. But please do not be deviate, do not be misunderstood. If a person who is Tulya Ninda is Stutimoni, but it is not meaning that he is become coward. The Krishna is not coward, the Rama is not coward. He killed the devils with his full strength, but they are never disturbed inside. So, if you are living this condition, but it is not meaning that anyone clap your face and you will give the other side of the face for clapping. No, you have to live with the right manner. You must save your body, you must save everything, but you are not disturbed. What is the satisfaction? Your teacher is teaching you. I am telling especially for the foreign person, they are running the institute, they are running the classes and other. A teacher is teaching you. You must give him something, because if you do not give him something, how can he meet out his needs and how can he arrange your classes? So, this is another thing, but the internal side, he or she will not desire to take, because he is not standing in the place of the desires. He is up from the desires. So he is the top, or she is the top satisfied person of this world. So I can say the satisfaction is the richness, and dissatisfaction is the poorness. If you have no enough money, but you are satisfied, you are the multi-millionaire person of this world. And if you have multi-million dollar, but you are not satisfied, you are poor. So the Geeta, the spiritual science, making you like emperor, making you a very richest person, making you a very, 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 very strong person inside. And Santushto en kenchita. There is two meaning of en kenchita. One meaning is that he is satisfied with his need fulfilled. Second meaning is that he should be satisfied his master in anyhow. If the master will satisfy with you, then your progress will be fast. If the master is not satisfied with you, your progress will not go fast. It is not the question of the intelligence. It is not question of the book reading. It is not question of the speeches and you are understanding. No, it is beyond the intellect. And beyond the intellect always come by the grace and mercy of the master. So the student, so the disciple, so the lover, the seeker, he has a duty to please his master anyhow. With the behavior, with the talking, with the services, with the helping, everything. I do not want to say, but I say for my foreign disciples, because they are teaching there, the donation is also essential. Because I repeat, how can they manage without the donation? We want to open an international meditation center for all the countries, seekers can come there and learn this meditation. How can we build that meditation center? This is not desire. This is the facility for mankind. So it will be constructed by all of your help, all over the world seekers. And this dream will be true one day, that I will provide you in this center the topest meditation knowledge, a topest awareness knowledge, and topest awareness in the consciousness. Because the International Meditation Center's theme is already running before 1 year, and we are just some work we have finished about it. So I am telling to you, so santushto en kenachita, it means you must satisfy your holy master, your spiritual master, by your behavior, your service, your donation, your any way as you can do, as you can sing the song, as you can help the master, as you can advertise the master's teachings, as you can help the master's teaching to spread all over the world, and that is your own opinion. What can you do? And the next word is that this saturation, after this saturation, what will be happen? It will be happen that you will be standing in the high place. You cannot throw the stone to the sun. Your stone will not reach the sun. So that person is standing in very high stage in the spiritual arena, and you cannot throw anything, and your effect will not reach that person. And what is that person? That is never and not detached with anything of this world. Any place, any house, any ashram, any field, anything, any garden, no. Because he is not living in the body, he is not body conscious person, he is not mind conscious person, he is not intellect conscious person, he is not mood conscious person, he has no ego. So what will be happen? This is the meaning of Aniketa. Aniketa, it means he knows the body is not shelter of his soul, because soul is living everywhere. Do you see the railway engine, electric railway engine? If you see, there is a rope of the wire, and the hood is connecting continuously, and engine runs. So the existence is everywhere, and you are like hood, and you are connecting everywhere, so you are alive. I want to give the next example to you. When you go anywhere of the world, you do not bring the oxygen cylinder with you. All the world, everywhere is in oxygen inhaling air. So this type, that oxygen is everywhere, and sky is everywhere, space is everywhere, so God is everywhere. That is called existence, because he is existing everywhere. So when the God is everywhere, why don't you worry about anything? When you was born, the God provide you the very nice fresh milk by your mother's breast, and you never care about you, God care about you. When you was grow, the God provide each and everything. By medium is another person, but provider is the God. The cloth, the books, the school, the teachers, the growing condition, the good food, the love of mother, love of father, love of your family member, love of your neighbor, and then you will grown a young, the God provide you very good life partner, girlfriend or boyfriend, and you are married. God provide everything from birth to the death, and you are worried in meaningless worried. Your worries is not important. That your worries is foolishness. Because if you are worried about you are living in the foolishness. You are living in the antakarana. If you are living in the antakarana, mind, intellect, mood and ego, that is the biggest mesmerism of the Maya. That is the biggest game of the Maya, which want to pull you down. And if you want to jump out all these, then you can be easily enlightened and you will be never come again. Your death and birth cycle break forever. That is called the supreme stage of the liberation. So my dear friend, the last word the God is telling, Sthiramati, stable mind condition. Sthiramati, the divine intellect comes, the worldly intellect suppress. That is called Sthiramati. My dear friend, I want to tell about the master and the briefing this stanza. If a person do not live in the antakarana, he never affect with the admiration and the jealousy words or irrespect or insult. And the seeker involve his all energy to getting this highest stage of liberation. And when he do this spiritual practices, then he can see easily the disturbing things, every thoughts. Then he comes in the internal silence, the silence of the divinity. That is called real meditation. The internal silence is called real meditation. When he do this practice long and long, he stand in the real meditation long time, then what will be happen? A miraculous satisfaction comes in his heart. Then when the miraculous satisfaction comes in heart, he never attacked with anything, money or the goods or the houses or the cars or anything, he never attacked. But if he needs something, the God will provide these things by the hands. The hands are God's hands. The pupils see the hands of particular person, but they are all hands of the God, and all help comes from the God. Then what has happened? Then he lives in this type detachment and this type satisfaction and this type stability of mind and this type equilibrium. Then what will be happen? His mind become a very, very stable and very, very strongly divine mind. And that all these things brings the devotion to his master, because the master is the direct God standing inside of you. You never seen the God. Your imagination is wrong. Your all imagination about the God, they are wrong, but master is standing in front of you. That is the real present God in front of you. So that person who love the master, that person who devote the master, that person who serve the master, that person who live in the discipline of the master, that person who do the practices as master and direct them, that person God say, I like and love that person very, very much, because that person is coming to me, that person will dissolve in me, that will become my soul, that will become my almighty presence, that will become me, and I will become he or she. So, my dear friend, always keep faith in your master's feet. Always keep faith in the master's heart. And when you do this, your physical body, your mental body, your causal body, these bodies, they cannot cut your consciousness. Your consciousness will be free. You will become a liberated soul. You will become a real achievement of the human body, and that is Atma Jnana. That is the supreme stage of the liberation. My dear friends, never care, I am with you. As long as I will be alive, I will help you. And if I die, my body is disappear, then God will send you very nice master, because God always provide the master to the seekers. Thank you very much. Love you very much. With the pure heart, with the pure divine soul, with my whole appearance of the love, because the Sadguru is only divine love. Sadguru is only divine light. The Sadguru is only divine wisdom. He is not a man or woman. The foolish person, they do not know about Sadguru. They feel the Sadguru is a man or woman. No, Sadguru beyond all these worldly things. He is a light, he is a love. Light cannot be impure, love cannot be impure. You cannot make dirty the sky, you cannot make dirty the space. If you do not make dirty the space, how can you make dirty the Sadguru? Sadguru is the very keen than the sky. Sadguru is the Atma. Sadguru is the supreme soul of this world. Thank you very much. Love you very much. Bless you. Bless you. Thank you. Shiva.